someone while you are tenderly touching him or her. A difficult time to apply this principle is after an argument has already taken place. In other words, you're already in the argument. It's difficult to apply this principle. When you feel that it's about to potentially get heated, that's when, baby, I know what you're saying. I know how things are going, but the way I see it, the physical touch, it's hard. It's difficult for an argument to ensue, to become real heated when I'm kissing her on her cheek, I'm rubbing her hand, or I'm touching her up the house, whatever the case may be. It's difficult for an argument to ensue. Check it out. While the physical touch is taking place, and if the argument does creep up in there some kind of way, one or two things is going to happen. One or two things. Either the touching and the feely is going to stop.
Next.
Okay, exactly. Or the touching and the feely is going to continue, but that argument is going to subside. It may not go away totally, but it will subside. How can you be loving and caring and nurturing and hugging and all of this kind of stuff and fussing and angry and upset at the same time? They don't go together. They can't. But now, while you in the midst of it, you are knowing the touching before it happened is difficult then. It's difficult because, like Pastor just illustrated, we in an argument, it's heated, and all this, and now you trying to touch all on my hand and all that. You're going to be pulling away and all. What you doing? You got to do that before it gets to that point. What was the second principle?
Let's go
Physical touch. Physical touch. Let me say this. Give you an example that this gives here. Lady lays down on the couch. Man is on one end of the couch, just sitting there, maybe watching TV. She props her legs across his lap, and he just maybe gently massages her feet. Maybe she's been on her feet all day. Maybe her feet hurt, whatever. He just gently massage. Okay, that's physical touch. Now, conversation can take place. Conversation that is the type of conversation that will not ensue argument. Arguments are counterproductive. Arguments are counterproductive. Now, discussions will sometimes get heated, but as long as it is controlled. Anybody ever, you got to raise your hand, anybody ever been in an atmosphere where the conversation or the communication got totally out of control? Yes, I have been there as well. Totally out of control. But the difference in that is in a discussion that may be, we heard the phrase, we heard this, let's agree to
disagree.
We can do that. With a relationship with God, we can do that. We can agree to disagree. We can compromise when it's time to compromise. Just for the sake of having peace in the home. Just for the sake of having peace in the relationship. The first principle was what? First responding. Second principle is physical touch. Physical touch.